here's your next dose. I guess we'll insert a quick apology corner here. We know that we've been away and that all of you are awaiting our return. All 7 of you. Love you guys.
Here we are. We have been preparing weeks for this video.
Yes, look how prepared we are. I'm going to pull up on my phone now in the middle of the video the content that I wanted to share. Oh, I am going to put that, I'm going to send them to you so you can pop them up and maybe they'll be like floating right there.
Yes, I love video editing. No problem.
Video editing. Oh, ah! The messy bed! Edit it out! Edit it out! Oh
Yes,
God,
no problem. I can edit that in for you.
So I brought you here. I gathered this meeting today because I wanted to talk about
Harry Potter.
yes and no. What was Harry Potter that we were also at some point? That's right, a baby.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a wizard.
Well, no, we're currently a wizard. But we all used to be babies together in Hogwarts.
That's right.
It's the prequel. Hogwarts babies. Dun 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 dun.
That's right. We were babies.
Yeah, and I was having a fun conversation with a friend recently, which triggered this whole thought process. But I was trying to remember my earliest real memory that I know is a memory and not like someone told me the story so many times, like an adult in my life was like, remember when you did that cute baby thing? Or, you know, at every I was going to say Halloween, but that's not
Every Hanukkah.
Every Hanukkah, every Thanksgiving, every Easter. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Those holidays don't relate to my real life.
Yeah,
but you know how like your mom will tell that story of you and then you'll hear it so many times that you'll think you remember it, but you're just picturing a story getting told to you. So I wanted to say to you, do you have any stories that you know are real, authentic kid baby memories? And if so, how far back does it go? How old were you? What's the story? And action.
I was about 2 years old, and this is like the only memory I had that was like really, really early.
Yeah.
And I was 2 years old, and it's not really interesting at all, but like I was in my crib in the middle of the night, and I climbed out of my crib and was wandering down the hall looking for my parents.
Like a scary movie, baby?
Yeah, because I wanted to like find them, because I think I had a bad dream, and I was like scared, and it was just like scary in the middle of the night in the hallway, and then I think my mom ended up stirring and coming and getting me, but that's it for me.
Were you going, la la la, la la, like a little kid in any scary movie does, and they wander the halls like twitchingly?
Yeah. No, because I hate scary movies, so I would never emulate that at all.
You never would be one? You know, sometimes we become our worst fears. Sometimes we're Jen Ryan and we get to avoid them completely. That's right, folks. That right there's Jen Ryan.
That's right there is Gabby Powell.
That's true. That's true.
So, Gabby, tell me your earliest memory that you yourself, by yourself, remember.
That me by myself remembers. Let's see. I remember a couple from like the age of 4 or 5-ish. One was I was running around on some couches in a cousin's house in Holland in their basement, and I wasn't supposed to be running around on the couches. All the other kids kind of like dispersed, but I kept doing it slowly because my mom was like, oh, don't do that. And then I was doing that stubborn kid thing where like I didn't even really want to do it anymore, but I kept kind of doing it just like, I was like, oh shit, I'm making the decision to stop. So I was like, I can't. And I just kept kind of walking over people on the couch. And then the second one, I don't remember which one was first. That's why I'm telling both. The second one was, I used to have this best friend. Her name was Samantha Jeffries, and she was this beautiful, fun, outgoing, I say that like she's dead now. She is. She's still amazing. I just don't really know her anymore, but I know she's still amazing because I've seen her on Instagram and she still checks out. She's still good stuff.
Everybody's fabulous on Instagram.
Everybody's fabulous. But as a kid, she was always like kind of the leader. Like she like, you know, there's always the best friend duo. There's a hierarchy. And she was more like the, let's do this. And then I was like the, oh gee, I don't know. Or like, okay, let's do that. And so we were playing this game where we were pretending that she had died and was a ghost. And then at one point, I thought the game ended and we were in her mom's room. And then she doubled down on like her character and was like, no, Gabby, I really am the dead, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, ha ha ha, no, you're not. You know, and I was kind of like, I wasn't scared, but she was like, so she wanted to win, so she was like double, triple down on this, like, no, for real, you have to believe me. I'm dead and I might kill you. And then I was like, I don't believe you. And I just outright said that. And she disappeared from her mom's bedroom, and no shit, like scary movie style, 110%, came back in, like the door creaked open, she pushed it open and it creaked open, and she was standing there with her fucking kitchen knife. Real kitchen knife. Not kid game, imaginary kid knife. Yeah, no. And
Whoa.
so I was like, ha 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 ha. No, but again, stubborn Gabby, I was like, I know. And we're totally unsupervised home alone, by the way. So that's like
scary.
For people that are like, oh no, kids playing with guns. And it's funny because like everyone has knives, but nobody ever thinks about what are your kids doing when you're not home with your knives and scissors. Are they pretending to be ghosts? Anyway, she chased me around her mom's room had 2 doors, like the sliding glass, like Florida doors and the normal door. And so we chased each other around like a couple times. And I just remember at one point being up on her mom's bed, just like breathing really hard and like kind of having fun, but kind of like a little bit scared because I was realizing like this is spiraling out of control. This is above my 5-year-old.
You're like, this is no longer my friend.
This is no longer actually a game. Because what happens if she catches me? Is she gonna, like, obviously she's not gonna hurt me, but like, what is gonna happen?
What movie did she watch to be inspired for this?
Let's message her right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Just kidding. But no hard feelings, Sam. I understand we are thespians, both of us, and we are committed to the jokes and the games 110%.
I don't know. I'm scared of her. I don't want to meet her at all.
She's so nice. That story is I shouldn't have said her name because that story is like not the best context.
I know. If you ever introduce a Sam to me, I'm going to be super scared. I don't like horror or like scary stuff at all.
Here's some other things to like round out the character. But she was like one of the smartest kids in our grade, and she
those serial killers are always smart, Gabby.
Am I not helping? Should I shut up?
No. Like now
she did gymnastics and cheerleading, and she was really good at sharing and just a really good soul.
That's what all serial serial killers have that profile. Ted Bundy was like the top cheerleader in his squad.
I know. That's the most often forgotten fact about him and his life. So anyway, feel free to write in. Do you agree with Sam or do you agree with Jen?
Yeah, do you like serial killer children or do you want to survive? We just want to know.